Hey, it's Paul Nermanen, or Nermix, from the Intellivisionaries Podcast, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
And there we go. We are live. Ready for the big reveal. I asked Jeff to come join me again tonight, as he often does, to help me watch the chat and just to keep me going and talk and give me somebody to talk to. Thank you, as always, Jeff, for coming in and helping me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Pete.
Hey, no problem. I appreciate the help very much. And sometimes it's hard to, and I'm going to actually, before I go any further, join us tomorrow night. I am going to be a special guest on GoGameGo tomorrow night. Stu can't make it, so I'm going to sit in for them. Same time as tonight, only on the GoGameGo channel tomorrow night. Just open chat, have a lot of fun. So swing over there too. We get that out of the way. We'll talk about that again when we're almost done. But I guess I'm not going to beat around the bush a whole lot. We're going to let a few people pull in here. I'll take a look at the chat. First of all, look at all the people in here already. We got 20-some people, 24. It's still coming up. Salvatore, Blake Snow, who's that GoGameGo guy? We got PJ Smith, a member of the Running Men. Right? No, are you the Running Men? I can't remember. I think you're the Running Men, aren't you? And Casey Nidal is definitely a member of the Running Men. We got set. I can't pronounce it. Joni Thirst. Thanks for stopping in, Johnny. Ashley Bottoms, I've seen you in here in around before, Ashley. Good to see you. Craig Finstead. Of course, we're going to see Craig's name again somewhere tonight, just to give you an idea. Craig knows what we're going to be seeing here. And thank you so much for tuning in, Greg. I know you've been around the last couple reveals in the premieres, and I really appreciate you tuning in because you're a big part of the community with working on these games and helping with these games. We got JWD. I wonder what he's wearing for a. I gotta put this like. Where do I gotta go to do that? I gotta go over to this screen. I want to see what did I do? There, I got it now. I gotta go over and see where JWD is. Yeah, I forgot to go to this. Charlie Brown's GoGameGo shirt. I love it. That's awesome. That's what I wanted to see right there.
That looks pretty good on Charlie Brown.
This will blow the reveal from Boogie Nights out of the water. Yeah, I don't know about that, but hey, we'll go for it anyway. Kurt Bradshaw, good to see you, man. Who else we got? Jeff Probst, right in, or Probst. Steve Jones. And I got to ask again, Steve Jones, is this Toronto Steve Jones or Jersey Steve Jones? I don't know. I think it's Toronto Steve Jones, maybe. Metal Torso, good to see you, Metal Torso, member of the Coco crew. Coco's here napping in the basket too, beside me. She just got up and went for a little run around before. She was resting up, got her exercise out of the way before the show so she can sleep through the whole thing as she likes to do. But Toronto, the real Steve Jones is in the house. The funny thing is, Steve, is that the other guy is from down in the States there. He also uses all lowercase letters in his name, so I can't even go by that, right? Oh, there's an idea right there. You might get some people in the chat later on who can actually do something more about that. But that's a great idea. Eliminator boat duel is a fun game. You ever play that, Jeff?
I have. It is a good game.
Yeah, I really do like it. Yeah, for sure. And of course, there's Toronto, the real Steve Jones. Thank you, Steve, for all you do for the community too. Well, I think I don't see any reason to beat around the bush. Why don't we reveal this first game?
All right.
I don't know if I have a drum roll or, what can I do here? I don't have a drum roll, but there's a drum roll. I could play a little bit of music, like as I get ready to reveal. There we go.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, Troy made it for the first time. He's on board right on. And Rick's Retro Gaming, the big reveal. Here is the next game. And I'm going to give you a little hint. This is a game that we have seen before. There is no mystery involved with this game. We've seen it before. It was recently released as a ROM-only release available for the Intellivision collector, but now we have an actual physical release coming, and that is, I'm looking for the right one, Stop the Express. So that is game number 3. I'm moving things around here at the same time. That's the right one. Bang, there it is up in the top corner too. So Stop the Express, game by Carlos Madruga, is going to be available from Homebrew Inc. As part of this. Hang on, I'm going to give it I've got a script here, actually. I'll bring that down again. I've got a script here. I got to read exactly how you guys order these games. So I'm going to go through that in a few minutes. First of all, if you haven't seen Stop the Express yet, I'm going to play through a little bit of it right now and show you the game. I'm sorry, but I can't even tell you. Maybe if it's a Carlos Madruga creation, I will show you the credits on that. I am looking to shut down the music here because I'm going to switch it over to gameplay. I got to get this screen onto the right one. There we go. Full screen right there. Now we'll be able to go over here, add this to the screen. And as you can see, like I said, this was released as a ROM-only release, available from the Intellivision Collector up until now. And now it's going to be one of the 4 games released by Homebrew Inc. in physical format. What is that? That is the wrong box art, too. I still have up on there. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I'm going to go back up to show you the right box art again, because this one is the correct one. This is the correct box art, which I really think looks so much better than
Wow, that's really nice.
They're both really neat. But the large one of the screen there is the correct one. I have the wrong one on my Ultimate Flashback. So just going to clarify that. Cannon the music here. Put it right down to nothing. There we go. Okay. So let's play a little bit of Stop the Express first and foremost. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing a lot of comments. Jeff is watching the comments for me. I'm flip-flopping back and forth between backgrounds and foregrounds, and we're going to get that off the screen again. How do we pre-order? It's coming, Casey. It's coming. Let's see. First, we're going to take a little quick look at the gameplay. And here we go. There's the Homebrew Inc. splash screen right there.
That's pretty cool.
So I wish Carlos was here. Carlos could tell us exactly what game this was sort of modeled after. I don't think it was called Stop the Express. It's something a little bit different. I'll show the covers again later on. It's up in the upper corner there too, Jeff. It's up in the upper corner. You see it up in the upper left-hand side, but I will show a large one of it again there after I'm done playing. Yeah, there you go. At least I didn't show that bright color one. Then that's fine. That was just the first. It was a first rendition. All right, so we'll go to the credits first. This is a coding graphics by Carlos Madruga, who you know Carlos from many games such as Heli. He also did, of course, the fantastic. It was Stop the Express. Thank you, Steve, on C64 and other systems. That's great. Appreciate that. How's that sound mix, Jeff? Is that a little bit too loud, or?
Yeah, I think the music's a little loud. On my end, anyway.
Turn that down a little bit. I have a little bit less control using screen here, but the music, though, I really don't know. I'm short of actually trying to turn down my speaker. And I even have a new speaker, and I can't even turn it down. So I'll unplug something and turn off my monitors. There, how's that? A little bit lower? I've still got it, but it's a little low. Well, it'll have to do, guys. I'm sorry. So, coded by Carlos Madruga, graphics, music and sound effects by Anders Carlson. Fantastic music creation. Carlos also, I started to say, did the fantastic Operation Cloudfire for Intellivision Collector. So, and then there I say, right there, Craig Finstad did a lot of the testing for this game as well. So, let's get into it. So, the object of the game is to go across the top of the train and then down into the train and stop the express. And these guys are chasing those red birds that are going across the top. They are your weapons. You try to jump up and grab them like that. And then I'm jumping over the gaps. Now, this is the first level, so it's pretty simple. In here, I'll just jump on the first level. Is quite easy.
Were you just jumping over those guys, Pete?
I was just jumping over onto them.
Oh, okay.
I grab that key, I stop the train. That's the first level. And then as it goes further, there's different weapons that the men use. And there's also different obstacles that you have to deal with. Round 2. It's tricky. You have to jump up to get those snake birds. And you can duck. Oh, I missed that one. That's not good because... Okay, we're good. We have one. Oh, he got me with the knife, right? So if I see the knife, I'll duck. I want to get a bird. Oh, I thought I jumped too quick. Oh, I didn't duck in time.
JWD said this must have inspired Circus Convoy.
You know what reminded me of that as well, JWD? Here we go. Pass the first one. And just get to the front of the train with the key. And so we'll see what comes up next. It gets more and more difficult. Now there'll be things like things that like the water towers or the posts that you have to duck under. They're gonna start here pretty quick. Whoa, he came the wrong way. Oh. Got a lot of men here though. Oh, it's almost very mesmerizing to see the when you're moving and the different speeds in the background.
Can you have any birds in reserve?
I don't believe you can. You only have the one that you have.
Just the one, okay. See, Ashley thinks the soundtrack sounds like Midnight Express as well.
Oh, no. Just had to jump into him is all I had to do. I didn't get him. Oh, that was good. So let's stop the express again. We'll bring up the box art one more time here. Let's see. There it is. There's the box art one more time. There, just in case you're wondering, this game's going to come with the full color manual, the box. It's going to have the overlay with it as well. There's the overlay. Very simple stuff, dropping the bird and moving and jumping. So that's great. Right there. All right. I'm going back over to let's close that right out here for now. There we go. So that was number 1. Now, let's see.
What is next?
Oh, look at this. Casey's Arabic INTV console just showed up. That's great. He was looking for it. I think it was sort of not lost in the mail, but sort of was delayed and got rerouted a couple times. Yeah, really. Sounds a bit like Midnight Express for sure. Let's see some sounds from Donkey Kong. Rickster thought. Right on. Ha. Lance Jennings, the incomparable Lance Jennings in the house, and a Silver Streak game would be awesome. That's what this should have. You could turn it around, turn it into a Silver Streak license. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it, Jeff?
That would be pretty cool.
I don't think there were very many Silver Streak games. I love Silver Streak. Hey, there's Michael. Thanks for stopping in, Mike. All you missed is the reveal of Stop the Express as the third game, right up in the top corner there. And we have one more game to reveal. Scrolling down. DJC, same thing. Stop the Express was revealed as the third game. And Casey is tormenting Mike saying I was playing Foo Bear. He knows better because Mike is the first one to know that he sat here giving Jeff and I private lessons on how to play it, and I couldn't play it right now if I wanted to. Chuck's at the bar. Good for Chuck. Got to get out of the house. All right, so I'm thinking that we should go on, and I'm going to go, and I want to play one of these games that one that we already know. But I don't know. I didn't know much about this game at all. Jeff, what do you know? What can you tell us about Caverns of Mars? Like, where did it originate and such?
It came out originally on Atari 800 8-bit computer.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was, when they first mentioned the recharge, I was like, I've never heard of this game. So I went and looked at it. But it's also on the Atari 50 anniversary collection. So anyone that has that can play the original.
Right.
So then you can compare it to what you're about to show. And then there was a homebrew for the Atari 2600. I think it's called I think it's called Conquest of Mars.
It's just a little different.
Yeah.
But it was the same type of game, same
gameplay. Yep. I have not played that. But yeah, this is cool. It's got like 3 different sections.
Yeah.
You're going down shooting, and the one with the terrain, you got to get around that. And then you got the middle section that's just shooting enemies with no terrain, which I find to be really difficult.
Gotcha.
And then the third part, we just have to go back up.
Well, there you go. I find the middle part the hardest by far too.
Yeah, I did find out if when you're going back up, you can kind of pay attention to the terrain. It'll kind of give you a heads up on if you have to go left or right if you're really staring at it.
Now, I found that if you try to, like, the instinct is to drive yourself up the top as high as you can get so you'll go faster, but I don't find you actually go any faster. You just can't see anything coming. Is that fair to say?
As far as going up or going down? I mean,
going up.
Yeah, I think if you just take your time, I think you're going to make it most of the times, as long as you don't hit anything, of course.
Right.
But I think if you just take your time and go up there, you're going to make it almost every time.
Well, I'm going to give her a shot. Oh, Lance, I like the way you think. Support Papa Pete special. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Oh, right on. Oh, Rickster said he has Conquest for the Atari.
Oh, nice.
Now, who released that? Was that an Atari Age release, homebrew, or who? I'm not. I know Intellivision homebrews, but I'm really I'm not knowledgeable in the least about Atari homebrews. Seems to me there are a lot more Atari homebrews than there are Intellivision homebrews. Does that sound right to you, Jeff? Or?
I think so. There's a ton.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get into that myself, to be honest.
Yes, he says AA. Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. That sounded like something. I know that I have a clip, which eventually, if I get my friggin' video put together from Portland Retro Gaming, which is grossly overdue, I have a clip where Steve Jones, the real Steve Jones, Toronto Steve, is show me a video of the display of Atari Age homebrews, and it is absolutely amazing. Some of the stuff they've come out with. You think I would love to have that, but I mean. Homebrews are expensive. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and but it's the nature of the beast because there's such short quantities and high quality. Like the quality of these games that are being produced. These ones right here, the 4 that I'm going to talk about, are incredible. And it costs money to make them in small amounts for the collectors and all of us. And I'll be quite honest, they're still cheaper than Intellivision games were back in 1981, 82, because maybe they were $35, $40 then, but that was more like $125 now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, before I reveal the next big one, I am going to play a little bit of Caverns of Mars. Just show it to you again. See if I can get out of one friggin' screen. Listen to the music. Not hitting anything.
That's pretty cool.
Does it all on its own, eh? There's a little. Then, of course, when they start up Yars later on, that's the real neat one.
You know, I was looking at this when you played it the other night compared to the Atari 800 version. This looks really nice.
Right on. I'm going to check that out. I've got the Atari 50 here. I'm going to check it out. I had not done that yet. So, all right. Now, this as well, there are no credits in this one. So, now before I'm going to get into and play this, I'm going to read you just a little quip from Homebrew Inc. on these games, okay? The Atari soft games. Where did I put it? The Atari soft games are low-key releases for obvious reasons, and the people who brought you these games wish to remain anonymous. But they did work very hard on these games and are very proud of what they accomplished. So, I mean, understand the nature of that beast. You know, it's they are anonymous, the creators of these games, but the work they put into them is very deserving of respect and appreciation on the community's part, because they give us new games to play for the system that we love so much, right? So that's just something to think about with these games. Sorry, Jeff, I cut you off.
Oh no, I just said yeah.
Yeah, okay, right on. All right. Let's play some Caverns of Mars. See how badly I can do. Okay, so this has got an auto fire, which I use.
Don't you find the dual shot interesting?
It is. Oh, good. It is. And the thing about it is the way it, as you're turning it, it adjusts, it moves in and out is different too, right?
Yeah, it's very unique. You know, the original one for Atari 800 was made by a kid. He was like in high school.
Really?
Yeah. He won some kind of contest. They're make a game for the Atari, and he got his game published. Now
here it is. Whatever year that was, here we are 40 years 40 years later, still playing the same game.
Amazing.
Making new versions of it for old systems. Something else. This is where it gets tough for me.
This is by far the hardest part of this game, I think. It's just going faster. And with the dual shot, you can't always, you got to be really careful where you shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're always used to your shot coming out right at the middle of the ship.
It's like I try to move as little as possible. Hey, we made it. We made it.
Boomer Dance. I never saw this game on Atari to come out later. I don't know. I thought it was like 83, 84. I'm not sure, but I didn't see it because it was on the Atari 800, and I never had that system.
Here we go. But I want to get right up to the top of the screen, and that's not what you should do. Because you go up just as fast by staying there as you do.
Yeah, there's no point.
By being at the top. Nothing shoots at you here.
Plus, it gives you a chance to check out the upcoming terrain and then make an adjustment quickly.
Right. Right.
And even if you shoot, I don't even know if you get points.
Won't shoot.
Oh, it doesn't shoot at all? Okay.
No. You think I'm running out of time, but the game's got to be designed to give you enough time. If it's controlling how fast you can go.
I'm pretty sure as long as you don't hit anything, you'll get out every time.
Whoa!
Oh, that was a close one, Pete.
Hey! First time I played this, I did in my video, I couldn't get out of there. No way, no how. So a little bit of practice goes a long ways. Well, here I can see we're staying way up high helps.
Yeah, Chris Willis said this game was part of the Atari Program Exchange. Games made by users and published by Atari. Yeah, this was, I believe he was like 16 or 17, the guy who made this.
Wow, that's friggin' awesome, frankly.
Oh, this is earlier than I thought. It was made by...
Oh, you dumb.
Programmed by Greg Christensen, some features added by Richard Watts. Came out in 1981.
And it puts you right back out of the top, too, doesn't it? Pretty much was.
Yeah, it said it. Well, I guess the 1981 is when he made it. And it came out on disc in 82 and cartridge in 83.
Wow. Less is more. Less is more. Whoa.
I love how the ship, you can see the ship turn. That's so cool.
I just won't hit it there.
Ooh.
Come on.
At least in the novice levels, it's also hard to run out of fuel, as long as you pick it up every so often. But maybe the more difficult levels, that changes. I'm not sure.
So this is a new one for me. I've never gotten down to the bomb the second time before. So Papa Pete personal record.
Salvatore is disturbed by the 5 lives. Can't get past the 3 lives. Yeah, it is kind of weird when you see that, isn't it?
All right, let's go.
Of course, this came out. I don't even know. Did we have 3 lives? Was that a standard at that point? I don't even think so. Whoa. Pete, how's the disc control on this?
Not bad. It really is good. I mean, I'm just pushing sideways, right? And down a little bit to sort of.
You're playing on novice?
I am playing on novice, yes.
So I think this is it. Once you finish this, I think you've beaten the game on novice, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think there's just 2 caverns to start.
Well, it said 2 caverns.
Okay. There you go.
Mission complete.
That's a nice screen right there.
It is. It's beautiful. I agree. So that's the end of the game, right?
I think so, for the novice.
Well, that's enough of that anyway. That's good. I'll just play it on novice. So that, again, that will be available. I'm going to go in. I'm going to do the reveal on the last game next, guys. I'm going to get this off the screen. I'm going to turn this off.
Steve, Pete said you cannot bomb as you're going up. No. I was curious about that, too.
Remove there. Okay. No, you could not bomb. You been watching the...
Did you freeze, Pete?
I don't. I'm still moving. Are we good?
Uh-oh.
I'm still here.
Okay, good. There you go.
Okay, good. Copyright of the title screen to 84. I didn't notice that, DDD. Triple D Incorporated. Yes. It was very smooth playing that Boomer Dad. It felt really good. And the disc worked well for it, I thought. It really did too. Anything with the disc, if you're not used to the disc, I'm totally used to the disc, so nothing bothers me with the disc, frankly. But I do have games where I think other systems may be better. But at the same time, I prefer to play some games that are available with other controllers that I just prefer to use the Intellivision disc, frankly. Yeah, I thought it was too. Salvador, I see here. There's your five lives comment, which is very true. Hey, Rev, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Anything else up there? What other levels are there? There's the 3 different skill levels. So,
and I haven't
gone that far so far.
I've only played novice myself. I haven't played this. I don't know if they're longer or if it's just more difficult because maybe you have to go through more caverns to finish.
Yeah, there's a good chance of it. Hey, C-Mark, good to see you, man. Oh, dancing girls. Rev wants the dancing girls. Not ready for the dancing girls yet. Maybe a little bit, but we'll get the dancing girls for you, Rev. Let's say. Okay, that's trouble jumping back and forth the screen. So there's Steve's comment. Right on.
Ooh la la.
Perfect. Oh, not that chat. You've been asked to boot Rev, Jeff. Put labels on these. I don't know who it is on the Dancing Girls sometimes. C-Mart, Rev, and you guys could have a nomination for the 3rd. All right. So without any further ado, let's clean that right out. And now for the 4th and final game. And we'll play a little bit of it, and then I'm going to tell you how you can order all 4, and then I'll finish up with some Yars Revenge at the end, which we all got to see. And I mean, that was exciting. Did you play Yars Revenge much early on, Jeff?
Not at all. I never got it until I was an adult.
Is that right? Now, you've played some different versions of it recently, but did you spend any time at all, like recently in recent years, with the original 2600 version?
A little bit. We did a Yars Revenge competition video, if you remember. Me and you, because you kicked my butt in that.
Oh my God! Yeah, Yars Revenge is one of the games. I picked it, didn't I? Or did you pick it?
I picked it. I don't know why I picked it because
I had Yars Revenge when I was a kid. I played it a lot, and I got pretty good at it because it's very systemic, really, you know. But there's Ashley. She's always preferred the Intellivision disc controller. The only difference between the disc and the Atari joystick is where us die-hard gamers get the blisters. And that's true, too. I used to get the blisters in here with my Atari because I never held on to the stick. It was always in the crotch of your thumb, right? That's where I'd use it. And that's where because I played a lot of Atari growing up, too. That's what I had. My brother-in-law had the Intellivision, but then your thumbs would get right hard for playing the television. See, I really like Yars. Yes, you will like this because Yars is a fantastic. I have a drink of water.
Hey, your hands must have been a mess as a kid. You're going back and forth between Atari and Intellivision. They both make your hand hurt in different ways.
Between all I did the whole time for like 15 years is I was a goaltender in hockey and played baseball. I played baseball like probably average 6 hours a day for about 30 years. Wow. No, I'd play 5 or 6 games a week. I'd be on the field 5-6 nights a week into my 40s. Between baseball and hockey and Intellivision and Atari, my hands were just a solid mass, you know.
I really like the new Yars, the Yars Recharged.
Right. I've not played it yet.
That one.
All right, so cleared it off. I'm not putting your next comment up, C-Mart. I'm not putting that one up on the screen. I got to move this one. My other one, I got to move over to the game. See, I'm scrolling down. Give you a hint. All right, so the next game, if I get over to my other screen, the 4th and final new release from Homebrew Inc. is drum roll. I forgot my music too. There we go. Hey, we have music. We have everything here. I lost it. Here it is. Mr. Chess. Mr. Chess is the latest creation from Oscar Toledo Gutierrez, OTG. You probably have seen it on Atari Age. If you're in the Intellivision forums on Atari Age, he's been working on it for a little while. There's been a couple of videos come out on it. But it's now in production. It's going to be released by Homebrew Inc. as part of this pre-order release in the very, very, very near future. Like pre-order, probably later today after I'm done telling you how to make a pre-order. And I'll be quite frank, I am not a big chess fan by any stretch of the imagination. But this puts it in a really different type of setting, because it puts it into a tournament setting, or single game, but tournament setting, and I think it's really neat. So without any further ado, let's turn off the music. I will show you that here is the overlay for the game. So you can see it's got a fairly detailed overlay, although I picked it up without the overlay and just reading a text manual. The manual's not ready for this one yet, and picked it up. And I know enough about chess. I am not a chess player. This is not going to be fun for anybody who does play chess to watch me play against the computer, but that's what I'm going to do, and we'll see how it goes. So please, please, please feel free to tell me what move to make next, because I don't know what I'm doing. Is that a chimpanzee or a monkey? That is, it is a chimpanzee or a monkey. I don't know which one it is, but that's who you start off the first game against. So,
is this a completely original game?
This is a completely original game, I believe, by Oscar. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact of being chess, I think he's wrapped everything else around it to create this this game. Like in this setting, I guess I should say. Okay, get rid of that overlay too. There it goes. Mr. Chess, and let's start her up.
I should bring my oldest son in, Pete. He's really good at chess.
Is he? Well, he can come in and tell me the moves if he wants.
He did tournaments all throughout grade school.
Oh, right on. So you can just play chess, or you can play a tournament. And I'm going to go into a tournament first just to show you what it does, because it's only going to be one game for me anyway. And Midori enters the chess tournament. She has decided to win it. So that's your character. Figure out what I'm doing here. And Monkey learned to play chess for bananas. Got any bananas? And this is your first opponent. I can't even beat a monkey. So
can you beat a monkey, Pete? That's the big question.
So I like this layout. It's beautiful. It's really well done. And simply put, flashing thing. I go around. I can pick up my piece, hit the button. Once you've hit the button, it's the way when you play chess. Is it once you touch one, you have to move it or something like that? You know, so when you select it, you have to move it. So I have no idea what way I should start, but I know I'm just going to do this. Turns green, move it ahead to. There it is. Let's see. I do not know what I'm doing, so somebody's out there looking at me right now going, what are you doing that for?
Well, that was fine, because if the knight took your pawn, you'd take his knight.
And I could take that pawn, but if I took that pawn, the queen would just take my pawn.
The knight on the right would take it.
Yeah. So I'll bring him out just to do something with him. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Bishop.
Is this strictly one player, Pete?
I believe it is.
The other part.
Huh?
I mean, I know the tournament would be one player, but is the just play chess part? Is that?
I believe the play chess. Maybe we'll turn it on just to double check after I've done this. And really, is anybody telling me what moves to make? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Emma Jade was late. That's okay, Emma Jade. I don't trust the smirk on that monkey. All right, Casey, now. Muzzle put Seabart's comment up. Casey's played a game or two of chess, so tell me what move I make next. Oh, what's that now?
Oh, brought his queen out. Ooh, you can take his oh wait, if you take his bishop, he'll take your knight though.
Oh, I'll take the bishop because the bishop can take my rook if I don't.
True.
Like I'll take the. That's fine. And that black was protected by that knight.
You could bring a bishop, the right bishop, out like one square, maybe, to set him up to be able to go out into the middle.
Yeah, but right now he's saved by that. The knight's protecting him right there. Why don't I do this? But do I want to just go and take him now? That queen could take my rook.
Yes.
So I should move the rook over here. He moves too quick for me. I certainly can't think ahead. Or we'll move the bishop right there.
Well, the monkey didn't want to lose his queen, that's for sure.
Nope.
He backed off.
So, I could get rid of both bishops or queen or bishop. He comes out better off that way no matter what.
Well, I would either move maybe move a knight to that spot you're at, or the bishop right next to it to the right, because then it gives you a whole lane of.
I think I hit the button, so I can't turn back anymore, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
If I put him there, he could just take me with his.
Yeah, that's not good.
But I can go there.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Oh, I already hit the button, so I got to do something. Ah, yes, okay.
You could move your bishop right diagonal to the queen. I doubt he'll take you, and even if he does, you can just grab you can get the queen with the rook.
No, I can't because the bishop would be in the way if he takes my pawn.
No. If you moved your bishop up 2 to the right,
to there,
I doubt the queen will take it because your rook would just take the queen.
But but then the queen can take the pawn, and I can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah. The queen will take the pawn, and then you got to move your. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, that was not good.
Well, at least you got his queen out of the way.
Neither of us have a queen.
Oh, did you lose yours already?
Yeah, he just took it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
With queen, that was a trade-off, queen for queen. Hmm.
See. Ashley said, I see the monkey is skilled in the art of castling. Yeah, he is.
Yep.
That is quite the monkey.
Hmm. Wow. I don't know what to do.
If you put the bishop there, you could always go after the rook. Oh, he saw that.
Yep.
I'm starting to think this isn't a real monkey, Pete, because he's pretty clever.
Well, it certainly is not my totally and complete novice skills at this game. It's not panning out very well for me.
Well, right now, you got those two knights. Whoever takes the other's knight, if you do, the other will take the knight with a pawn.
Yeah. And heck with it. I don't know what to do. Where's he? You have a bishop? Yeah, it's a blue right there. He's just got one bishop. Ah. Well, that wasn't good. Oh, ha!
Oh,
That was a bad move. I think I'm done. Oh, now if I take the stupid thing, he gets me with the rook. Oh, that was a bad move. I notice I'm not getting much help anymore. Hey, Matt. All right, let's get through it. I really don't know if there's a way to adjust the difficulty level or not. I don't think so. I think this is considered easy.
yeah. I would assume since it's a tournament, you do monkey, and then each person gets better and better.
Yeah.
Wonder how many people you play.
There's only like 4, I think. But that's long enough in chess, I would say. I don't got much left here.
Oh no.
I just it's kind of time to be through.
Yeah, I don't think you can win this one, Pete.
But the name of the game isn't to necessarily lose all the men like I'm doing, but the checkmate. Oh, I can't move that one anyway. Can't move there. Oh, come on.
When's he going to move his rook? I mean, if he just put it in the same column, and then he can bring his other rook down between those two and the bishop.
I don't know where I could possibly move here. That's not a checkmate.
The red spot right
Here.
next to the pawn. Oh wait, no, that the pawn was there. Yeah, yeah, he's just about got you now. Yeah, I can't go there. Can't. I guess you can go to the left. That's the only spot.
Back and forth, yeah.
Oh no, wait, he's got
that's
rook.
Oh, right.
Wait, is that it? I think that's the game, isn't it?
Well, you would think it would say if it was. No, you can go there.
Boom, boom.
That's the only place left right there.
Hey, Hasselhoff's here.
Hey, Hasselhoff. Now, where the blazes can I go? There. Isn't there a limit on how many times you're supposed to be able to move and it's considered a stalemate?
Yeah, I think the monkey's playing like a monkey now because he should be able to pin you in pretty much with the rooks at this point. Especially when he's got a bishop there too. Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's in the way of the right. Can't move there. The only place I can move is right here. He got his queen back.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yes, he should be able to just take it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, if he just moved the one rook up to the top and the other rook to the same column as your king, it's all over. I think the monkey's trolling you at this point, Pete.
Stalemate.
Stalemate. You did it.
I did not lose. That's the best game of chess I've ever played, guys. I did not lose. I have a perfectly undefeated record at chess in this game. So there you go.
The monkey could not beat you, Pete.
Anyway, that is the third game available. So what we have, I'm going to change the background too. Here we go. There are all the titles right there. Oh, that's the overlay too. But right there, we'll turn off the overlay, bring us back on the screen. So that's the games. Those are the four games. You got Yars Revenge, Caverns of Mars, two Atari Soft. Those are done by Professor Port's Yars Revenge, Captain Port's Caverns of Mars. And then you do have Carlos Madruga, who created Stop the Express, and Anders Carlson doing sound and sound effects. And the Mr. Chess is a game by Oscar Toledo G. Nano Chess. Should be right. Nano Chess made a chess game. Imagine that. Might be here watching. You might be here watching. I gotta go back to the chat up here. I don't have the chat open. Non-tournament has difficulty level choices. There you go. So let's go back out to that screen. I'll show you. Hit the button. See, okay. Now it's starting over again. So we're gonna do this. We'll go Mr. Chess, and we'll just go into play chess. I like the splash screen here, though. Homebrew Inc. And of course the Oscar Toledo G. That's always awesome. Oh, I didn't see. I don't have the overlay in. I just hit number 1 for play chess. I didn't see a spot. Oh, player versus computer. A1. Okay, so the different ways to do it, which will be in your manual, guys. So let's talk about how we can pre-order these games. And then we'll go on and I'll play a little bit of Yars Revenge. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'll get into my notes here now. So the initial supply of all 4 of these games is being limited to 50 copies each. The pre-order has only been taken for the first 50 copies. And these games will all be available again in the future, but for this initial run, due to costs and the limitation of supplies and boards, there will only be 50. And because of this, the pre-order for these games, Mr. Chess, Stop the Express, Caverns of Mars, and Yars Revenge, will only be for a combined package of all 4 games. Okay, so you have to pre-order all 4 to get any of them. They're not available individually as of yet. Again, the pre-order will be for all games only, and the games are not available individually at this time, but they will be available individually in the future, but not the imminent future. It could be a little while before they're available individually. Now, as a bonus for this pre-order, of course, when you order all 4 at once, you save quite a bit on shipping. And also, as a special bonus, and this just got worked out last couple of days, I got a message last night saying that when you pre-order these games, you will receive a digital package of all 4 games once your order is paid. Now, these digital packages, so the ROMs like I'm playing here, these digital packages will include the game program files, whether it's ROM or config bin combination, whichever, as well as digital box art, overlays, and manuals. Now, some of these items are minorly delayed, like, right, for example, I believe the manual for Mr. Chess isn't completed yet totally. So that they might come a little bit afterwards, but the majority of the things you'll be able to play the games right after you pay for your pre-order, either on an LTO flash or an Ultimate Flashback, or even in JZIN TV on your computer. So again, some of these items might be minorly delayed while they're tweaked, but the goal is to send you everything once your pre-order is paid. And now, this is very important and unfortunate, but it's just the way it has to be. This pre-sale is currently only available to Intellivision fans in the United States and Canada due to the extremely high shipping costs of elsewhere. Now, for European orders in the future, these games will be individually available from Good Deal Games. I don't have any final details on exactly when that will be, but suffice it to say, it'll probably be after all 50 pre-ordered sets of these games are completed. It's shipped out in people's hands, okay? And as for the target date of fulfillment of these pre-orders, Homebrew Inc. has full intention to start shipping these games in late April and continue through May to get them all out by the end of May. And right now, as of yesterday, they were on track to meet those shipping goals. Things are progressing. They're getting the supplies they need. They do fully expect to be able to ship these games out in late April, early May to all the people who pre-order.
That's pretty soon.
Yeah. It's not like way down the road. Like they're working on these already, but they're only going to be able to do 50 at the time. So now for the cost, and the cost is very typical for a homebrew game when you think about the small, limited quantity and the high quality that's going to put into these. The games are $70 US each. So that makes for $280 US plus $30 US shipping and PayPal fees. So if you pay by PayPal, which the majority of people do, the cost is going to be $310 US for the pre-order of all these games, with their intention to get them to you by the end of May. Remember, this also includes the bonus digital package. So, which is in and of itself, if you usually pay $15, $20 for ROMs, that's worth $60, $70, $80, right? Now to pre-order this package, I got to go to another screen here. To pre-order this package, or ask any questions, I just have what I'm told. I really can't answer many questions unless it's here on this piece of paper. You have to contact Homebrew Incorporated directly at homebrewinc@hotmail.com. And I'm going to put that up on the screen right now so I can remember how. Right there. So there is the email address that you have to send your email to if you're interested in pre-ordering these games. Excuse me, or have other questions that you'd like to ask. Okay. So again, European orders, not right now, but they will be available from Good Deal Games in the future. US and Canadian orders are $310 US by PayPal, and that will get your games in the US and Canada. Now, I do have one other payment option available for people in Canada. And Canadian customers who would like to pay Homebrew Incorporated directly by Interact Transfer can pay them a total of 410 Canadian dollars. And that is a savings. I mean, for those who aren't as familiar with the exchange and such, that's a pretty good savings over the 310 US. Again, if you want to make these arrangements, if you're in Canada and you can want to pay by Interact, that's the email address right there, homebrewinc@hotmail.com. That is about it. I can answer general questions, guys, if you have some real general ones. And again, I'm going to read it one more time. I'm going to read the following statement to you one more time, and that is the Atari soft games are low-key releases, and for obvious reasons, the people who brought you these games wish to remain anonymous. But they did work very hard on them, as you can tell, like how much fun I've had playing in the last couple of days. But they did work very hard at these games, and they're very proud of what they accomplished, as well they should be, including the people who worked on the boxes, on the manuals, on the art and such. It's fantastic. I just love it. So can Jeff stand up? I think Casey is either trying to see if you're wearing pants or he wants to see your shirt.
Well, here's the shirt. I'm not going to show my pants or lack thereof, Casey.
I'm surprised it didn't come out of C-Mart.
I'm about to put him in a timeout, Pete.
So I'll go back through some of the chat again. Okay, I'm going to go back as far as Craig's. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
So the pre-order is open now. You just have to email them right now.
The pre-order is open now. So there's your address right there. If you're interested in pre-ordering these games, or you have any other simple questions that I can't answer for you right now, that's the email address to answer your questions. Okay, about the only thing I'm going to say about the whole thing, of course, it's the nature of the beast, about the anonymity of it all. All I am is I love playing these games. I love supporting all members of the Intellivision homebrew community. Of course, the Intellivision Collector is my very, very good friend, and I do videos for him. He sponsors. He helps me out, and he's a sponsor of the 125, my pickup videos and stuff. So I do all I can do for him. But I've also helped, whether it's Rev, I do games for him. I did videos on some of his releases from back in PRGE. Inti Home, some great stuff from Inti Home coming out recently. Man, I like how this community, guys, all seems to get along, and the people who are quote unquote competitors are actually, I would hope, our friends and are helping each other out all at the same time. Because I think for the few people that are in this business, I mean, it's all a matter of support for everybody, and that's my role here, is just to help support. I'm going to help anybody promote anything they're working on as best they can. So that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing today. All right, let's go back through non-terminus difficulty choice level. Okay, I probably will get into that a little bit better if I have my manual out or my overlays for Mr. Chess. Let's see. Big block, that's an absolutely true point right there. Hard to get anywhere playing with your monkey. Oh, Ashley says I was told. That's, you know what? I just didn't lose outright. I'm happy with that. I am not a chess player, Ashley. And that's okay too. Let's see. Yeah, digital packages are sweet. It's always nice to have stuff like that. I love digital packages, and I'm going to get on my soapbox again too. Recently over the last couple of years, developers, publishers, programmers have been offering more digital packages out there, digital software for sale for use and stuff. Like I love my Ultimate Flashback, my LTO Flash. But if a ROM's not free, I don't share it. even with Jeff, ask Jeff. He just got his LTO flash. I said, I'll share whatever I can with you. And it's my personal belief that I want to see these things be made, okay, and continue to be made. So the programmers, the publishers and such should be able, if they're going to put the work into giving things that I enjoy like this, then I'm not going to stab them in the back by sharing the things around so they're not getting support for what they're trying to do to help me in the first place. So I say that all the time on different videos and such, and anybody who loves these games in the homebrew community should understand that. So we shouldn't be sharing ROMs. So that's good. I'm glad to see these companies now putting out more digital stuff. Don't you agree, Jeff, with that? Like,
oh yeah, yeah, especially the ROM thing. If you don't, people are sharing the ROMs on this stuff. You're just not going to have people making the stuff anymore. It's,
yeah.
I mean, I do the same thing with indie games when they first come out.
Yeah.
If it's a game I really want, I get it at full price just to support the indie developers.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And even I've bought a few ROMs for Intellivision, and I'm more than happy to do it.
Yep. Yep. I agree, 100%. Because again, if all of a sudden these companies, if Rev goes out and sells a game and says, I'll give you a free ROM with it, then I get the ROM from Rev and say, hey, buddy, here, everybody can have the ROM. Nobody's going to buy his game.
Nope.
And nobody's going to buy the ROM or whatever, even, so I don't know. It's self-preservation. It's in our own best interest. CMart is on the pre-order list. Why am I surprised? I don't understand that. That's amazing. Hey, Hassel. Okay. Like, no one asked any Pete couldn't beat the monkey. Yes. Okay. Hasselhoff. All right. Casey's number 2 on the list. He's got his pre-orders in.
So is CMart number 1?
CMart must be number 1. That'd be my guess. Looking down through. Oh, he's got it. Troy's got it right there. Yep, Troy is in. That's it, Troy. Thank you, Troy. I don't know when you'll hear back from them. I don't know, but I do know the email works because I tested it for them yesterday and sent them an email and it worked. So, yeah, Troy's already sent. Thank you, Troy. I really appreciate it, buddy. Oh, we want to talk about it? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, that's a good idea sometime. The sad part is, Ashley, I'm going to be very honest, okay? I love collecting and I love playing video games, and the Intellivision stuff, the Atari stuff is what I play. I've played a ton of Xbox. Don't get me wrong. And I know the games, what they are stuff. But the ratio of collecting to playing in the Xbox world for me is heavy on the collecting side. But I still love to talk about them, don't get me wrong. And I got to start getting stuff out, getting things hooked up to actually stream some Xbox eventually as this sort of gets down.
At one point, the original Xbox was like my number 1 system of the current ones back then.
Oh, okay.
Got a ton, yeah.
I've been moving things around, trying to make more room because each one of these sections holds 80 games roughly. And I'm about 830 now. So there's 5 columns right here. So basically those are full. And I've got about 40 or 50 on the floor over here, but it was getting so I couldn't put them in, and they were too full. So I'm trying to rearrange things now, but I don't want to. I might have to lose this Intellivision shelf to make the last shelf of Xbox, and I don't know what I'm going to do with those because that's fine. That's not a bad thing because I can put the Intellivision somewhere else. But it's always trying to find room, eh? Oh, right on, Ashley. She owns them all except for a couple of Japanese and UK releases. That's friggin' awesome.
So she owns all the regions except for the handful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to get Metal Wolf Chaos.
There were some great Japanese Xbox games that never made it over here. So that's awesome.
Ashley, you probably could tell me then. Can you please tell me how many Japanese and European only releases there were? I'm thinking it's not very high. I don't think it's 100 of each, is it? That are exclusive for PAL or exclusive for Japan?
Oh, exclusive? I wouldn't think so because it wasn't that popular there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Europe, but it wasn't very popular in Japan.
Pay for your ROMs, people. Don't be a D-bag. And that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. And
I'm turning that into a shirt, Pete.
Oh my God, Stacy. Casey. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Member of the Running Men right there. Check out the join button down below and join either the Coco crew or the Running Men. That's awesome. Brute Force is a very interesting game. I played that a little tiny bit, not nearly enough yet, but it's like, wow. Ooh, JWD. What do you think, Jeff?
Could be.
You know, I thought for a moment of finding a beard and mustache and stuff to wear it, and I was going to wear my Star Wars shirt and praise Kylo Ren, but no, I don't think I'll do it.
If you could have stayed in character of Stuart the entire time, that'd be hilarious.
I could. He's pretty generous. He is extremely generous. Oh, C-Mart is not one. Oh, C-Mart was at Disney. Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Carlos right there. Right. Hey, Carlos. How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in.
See what happens. C-Mart takes a vacation, and he's not number one on the pre-order list.
Yeah, all kinds of McChickens for you, C-Mart. All right, 3 Japanese Xbox games and about 3 or 4 UK. The Xbox has a good, 30 plus. So that's not too many.
No, not at all.
But they aren't easy to get either. And they're pricey. So, yeah. All right. So I've gone on. No other questions in the chat there about the system. So make sure you get your emails in. I'm going to put that back up before I forget here. He likes Halloween candy. Oh, it's still up there. Homebrew Inc. at hotmail.com. And I am going to go back over to my game and let's play a little bit of one of my favorite games when I was a kid. I had this when it brand spanking new. Here we go. I'm gonna try to leave that up there. It won't bother me playing. Tell me if you want me to take it out of there halfway through, Jeff. If somebody comments, whatever.
Yeah.
You go ahead, just put whatever you want up on the chat. But we're gonna play some Yars Revenge. Listen. And that's built right into the ROM and in the characters and everything. That's pretty cool. I love that beginning. So I will play game 2. I'm going to change it to hard mode. And we'll see how it goes. Game 2 is just the regular game. Like 0 and 1 are easy. 2 and 3 are your regular game. And then you can change it from easy to hard. Any game you can change easy or hard. But I'm going to play it at hard mode and the regular game. Hey, Willie. Good to see you, man. All right, here we go. Started right off with that. I love the fact that you could do that. And then, hey, there's Nano Chess. How you doing, Oscar? So every time you hit that swirl in midair, it's 6,000 points. Now, this is not super. The control, to me, is spot on with the Atari control back in the day. The bounce feels right. It just feels right. The destroyer missile coming at you seems good. Oh. But I played this game a lot when I was a kid. Almost got me there. So every time you get that guy in midair, it's 6,000 points and you get a free man. So, and there's some real interesting things one interesting thing that I didn't. Oh, shoot. I didn't show it in my video. But I didn't realize that this is it mimics the Atari version from back in the day, which was very interesting that it was neither. Professor Porsche did this. We're not there yet.
Pete, remember I told you I was watching you play Yars Revenge on my TV, but then I also had it on my phone so I could make comments.
Yes.
I said the neutral zone was completely different between the two.
Right.
Which is bizarre. I don't know how that's possible. But right now the neutral zone on my monitor and the phone are exactly the same. But
that's interesting.
I took pictures of it. Was it yesterday or the day before? Just because it was so strange. I've never seen anything like it. Like the artwork was different.
Now the Zorlon cannon, you can also take out the destroyer missile with the Zorlon cannon. Oh, I missed it. So as you see now, I had 9 men before, and now I have 4 dashes. If you played the Atari 2600 version, that's exactly what you'd see when you had 10 free men. I thought, oh, it doesn't say 10. And it's like, oh yeah, that's what the Atari does. So that is some attention to detail right there. Oh, shoot. Oh, back down to 9. I can remember getting the comic way back when with this too.
Ashley got the last copy of Mr. Turtle for Intellivision at Collectivision earlier today. Do you know what Mr. Turtle is, Pete?
Oh, wow. I think I've seen that on CollectorVision. CollectorVision is a little sporadic once in a while with what you can get. I think it's an older one that was made for it. But once in a while, they'll do a reprint. Mr. Turtle. I can't picture it right now, though. I can't envision the game. Mr. Turtle is shipping in April. Oh, okay. So now I've hit 70,000 points, so the swirl will happen 3 times more frequently.
AC has his Mr. Turtle pre-ordered. So is it a new homebrew?
Wow. That one right past me, I didn't even see it. The last one I saw was what's it called? Malenko from CollectorVision. Do you remember what I mean, Jeff? I had it in the last news show too.
No,
I can't remember the name of it. It started with an M. I'd have to look it up again. That was the last one I knew about from CollectorVision.
I always thought the nibbling game mechanic was so interesting. It's like,
it really is.
I don't think there's another game that does that, is there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Normally you would like stay back and shoot it, but this one you just go right in there.
Oh, is one from the 2020 Inti Basic contest. Okay. Oh, wasn't paying attention. I can remember one time when I was a kid, I got into a role. I just kept going and going and going. It's just a matter of getting the pattern.
Mancala?
Mancala. That is the one I was thinking of. Absolutely. Thank you, Casey.
Yeah. Oh wait, so that's the game with the like the little like I don't know, holes or whatever, and you put the pieces one at a time. Oh, I used to play as a kid, the actual board game.
Okay. Now I had never heard of it.
I wonder if I still have that somewhere. That was really cool. Hey, Brian's Man Cave is here.
Hey, Brian. So we'll go to the green. We'll go to the. There's 2 more screens you can get. 2 more shield colors, I should say. Why did that take so long? That's very strange. We're back to the regular frequency now, but and it's the tan color. And eventually you go around and the number turns into a Yar. The number of free men. So it becomes just, I don't know if I'll get there or not.
Well, here you go, Pete. C-Mart says, I don't want to freak you out, but the nominations are done.
Oh, my. That freaked me out. All right. I can't believe it. So I'll have to get them this weekend. That's great news, guys. That means the Intellivision Homebrew Awards 2022 are soon going to be announced and open for voting, right? We'll announce the nominations in a video in the next couple of weeks and the categories. And then we'll have the vote open on Atari Age and we'll have the big show about 3 or 4 weeks after that. So that's awesome.
Huh. Carlos said he's curious about which variation of Mancala was implemented. You know, there's several variations. I didn't know there were variations.
Come on, I want to see the Yard. I want to get a green shield. The green shield is the hardest level. There's the green shield. So now I'd like to get the Yar for number of men. There it is.
Oh, wow.
So that's a little Easter egg right there. And actually, if you play again, if you get to other ones, it goes just the Yar in different positions. Now the frequency is back up to triple. But different positions of the Yar, right?
Huh.
And if you let the swirl go, the swirl will now curve to hit you. Oh, like see it hooked up and got me. Oh, that was good. Get it back to the Yar anyway. I'll try to show it curve up and to get you like that.
That really curves coming at you there.
Oh,
Pete.
yeah.
Gee.
Yeah. Oh. So, and I'm going to say again, guys, this is a game that I've played a lot over the years. So I'm going to leave it right at that right there. And what a fantastic rendition that is. So accurate to the original version. So right on. Right on. Okay. We'll go back out of this. Perfect. So, wow, we were an hour and a half, Jeff, through all that. I should go over it one more time, I think, before everybody goes. Still 31 people in here. That's awesome. So, once again, the pre-order is for all 4 of the releases: Yars Revenge, Caverns of Mars, Stop the Express, and Mr. Chess. And it is $310 US to pre-order all 4 for shipping in late April or throughout May. It includes boxes, cartridge, manual, overlays, the standard things that come with the high quality release. These are going to be high quality releases from Homebrew Inc. And as a special bonus, you're going to get complete digital packages of each game as well once your pre-order is paid. It will be available. The games will be available individually later on, but due to shortages of parts and costs, it's starting off this way. And unfortunately, once again, it can only be limited to US and Canadian orders. There are no orders out of Europe at this time, but will be soon on bundles, I assume, maybe in individual games, but they will be handled through Good Deal Games. Yes, that's exactly right. Mr. Chess is Nano Chess's new game. Played a little while ago. My glorious skills as a chess player, and I got a stalemate with a monkey when all I had left was my king. But that's the scoop. That's the scoop for these games. If you have any questions, the email address is right there on the screen: homebrewinc@hotmail.com. And yeah, put your orders in. I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to a couple of the guys like Mr. Chess by Nano Chess, who's in the chat here. Thank you, Oscar, for all you do. It is so appreciated, whether it's any basic in the world that you've opened up to the entire Intellivision homebrew community by creating that amazing tool that so many people use now to create games. I mean, the credit you deserve is undescribable. And also a special thanks, Stop the Express by Carlos Madruga, getting a physical release of this game. So that is awesome. Carlos has made some incredible games, guys, and I think we'll be hearing his name when we do the 2022 Intellivision Homebrew Awards for some of his creations this year, and Oscars too. But man, what a great community, the Intellivision Homebrew community right now. And you're just sort of stepping in now that Casey got you an LTO Flash. So what was your first thought when you opened that up, Jeff, and saw, like, when you thought about what it opened up for you?
Well, first of all, I can play all the 125, but then I was thinking, you know what, the first thing I thought of, now I can go buy I know I can get that ROM for Christmas Carol, because I saw you playing it. I was like, I really want to play this game.
There you go.
Yeah,
and that's a free one.
Yeah, that's a free one. I think what have I gotten so far? I can't remember. Oh, like Junior Pac-Man, and there's like 3 of them I grabbed off of. I grabbed some off of Luke's site and some off of Rev's site.
Okay, right up.
Yeah, some of the paid ones, because
Rev and Dave Harley have the ROM vault together, which is Intelligent Vision and Intellivision Revolution. Other people who does incredible things for the community. That's so great to see. Yeah. So tomorrow night, for everybody here, we got 30-some people in the chat here still. I'll be doing a special guest tomorrow night on GoGameGo with Jeff. Stu's away, so I'm going to fill in. We're going to talk about what we talk about every Wednesday night, whether in the chat or on the show. It's just stuff.
You never know. It's usually nonsense, but usually it's
where it goes. TV.
It's usually chat driven.
Yeah, exactly. So anybody who's here in this chat for the Intellivision stuff, by all means, you stop over to GoGameGo tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. That's where Jeff is. 9 o'clock PPT. And join us and join the chat, because it's a fantastic group in the chat, and we have a lot of fun just talking about stuff and pop culture and TV and stuff from the 70s and 80s and 90s and you name it. We have a blast. Talk a little on television too. So by all means, stop in if you could make it over there, and I'll be a special guest tomorrow night, and I'll probably even have this thing with me on the show. I don't know. What are you doing?
Coco's got to be there.
What are you doing? And Bongo on your side, right?
Yeah, Bongo.
Anything else you want to mention, Jeff?
No, I have I've put some videos out like Saturday and yesterday, and then we got the live show you mentioned, and then I've got another video coming out Thursday, which I just saw. I got a copyright claim, even though
What's that?
I got a copyright claim on a video I uploaded to come out on Thursday.
Oh,
I got 3 claims actually.
Really?
Yeah, but they said it doesn't. They said they're claiming it, but they're not doing anything about it. I don't know. It's an indie game, and there are 3 claims on music for some reason.
That's weird.
But it says doesn't affect your video. You can still show it, and you don't have to do anything.
It's not really. Yeah, it's kind of a. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I've had a few of those too. It's all music. It's all music driven. I just got to pop this up a comment real quick. Totally different, Brian. Not at all the same. Dr. Ports is not involved with these projects. It's Professor Ports with one and Captain Ports with the other. The 2 Atari Soft games, not related. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. I knew that there's been a little bit of confusion there, but it's not at all the same person. And we got talking about, gee, who's going to be next? We have to get a female make a game sometime, and it'll be from Princess Ports or Mrs. Ports, or I said Princess Ports, but whatever. But anyway, just wanted to make sure I point that out, that it's not the same people at all. Right on. But it's that's very natural to think that, Brian, for sure. That was really cool though. Yes, I like that. The sound effect in Yars Revenge. Have you played Atari today? And then it rolls into the rainbow scrolling Atari logo. It's really cool. But anyway, guys, I don't have any videos coming out in the extremely near future, but I'm going to be trying to work on the news, which I always am trying to do. Get it out quite soon. I've really got to get Popeye on the 125 out. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. I spent a lot of time the last 3 days making videos for Yars Revenge and Caverns of Mars and getting ready for this one here today. So I might take a little break for a day or two too, and just sit back and enjoy some time with Jeff on GoGameGo tomorrow night and just relax. But anyway, Jeff, thanks again for coming on to the show with me. I really appreciate it when you come on and give me a hand and give me somebody to talk to when I'm on here, because it's hard just to go on and on. And I don't know, I talk to this thing, but it just doesn't really. She's not a very good conversationalist.
Tight-lipped.
She is really. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, all of you who tuned in tonight. I'm going to keep making the videos as long as you guys like them. I really appreciate any feedback, likes, comments. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's great. It's great for me. Same with GoGameGo. Check it out whenever you can. We really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. We enjoy doing these videos. We both love the Intellivision community. Jeff's sort of just getting into it and really starting to appreciate some of the great things. Don't forget, we do Astro Smash Mondays with Chuck on DJC Game Studios every Monday night. And I guess that's really where the old Intellivision has sort of developed in your mind quite a bit of the last little while, Jeff.
Well, I grew up a Atari kid, and I always saw Intellivision. I was like, oh, that'd be cool to have because the games look so neat.
Yeah.
But literally didn't get one until I did a video on it. I don't know if it was 21 or 22. I can't remember when I got it. But it was very, very late.
Yeah, but it's never too late, though, is it?
No.
I'll leave it at that, guys. I'm going to play my video on the way back out, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, one other thing, I think next Tuesday night, just for those of you streaming, I haven't even said this to Jeff yet, but I might be swinging over just go over your little change of pace. I'm going to go over and maybe do part 2 of the Atari 2600 Activision set. We did 7 games a couple weeks ago, and I think we'll do again. I'm sure I could talk Jeff into coming over for some games. Those are fun, the Atari Activision ones. So We got lots more to do. Hey, Gunos, right on. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Or Distracted, he's here too. Right on. Okay. I've only signed off 6 times now, and now I'm going to go and I'm going to play my video, and you guys all take care.
Hey, it's Paul Nermanen, or Nermix, from the Intellivisionaries Podcast, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Pete, Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown